Okay, so now that you just finished with the Coachmen Nova, that's on the ProMaster, now we're gonna give you a Ford Transit. And I know you guys are used to having Mercedes. I know you've even had a Ford Transit on that leisure travel. So you know the chassis, but this is, people say this is one of the best driving chassis in the RV industry. So this is the Coachmen Beyond. This has the coveted lithium system. The last one you had didn't have it. So I think you guys are gonna have fun playing with the lithium, seeing how that's gonna work for you. You can even leave Bo in there and you guys can go eat, you can go for a hike. Jen, you can send Mike on a jog or something, something healthy. And you guys can actually get to use the lithium system. This is also all-wheel drive, where the ProMaster was two-wheel drive. So it kind of gives you a little more flexibility to where you can go a little more off-road and, you know, some different places. So I think you're gonna like this. This is one of our other top sellers. Really, the ProMaster chassis, the Nova's #1, the Beyond's #2.
Now, how long is this? What are some of the specs on this?
Yeah, so this is 22 feet long. It does have dual wheels, so it is a little different. So you're gonna feel some more stability. Also, with the new Transit chassis, you have a bigger nav screen, adaptive cruise control, some really cool safety features in the front. And then Jen, I remember you telling me you like the white cabinets. So I made sure this one has white cabinets as well to make you feel real at home. I know you love all of these.
I like white because it feels spacious.
Yes, yes. So I want you and Bo to feel at home in this. I know Mike just drives, he doesn't care about any of that stuff.
I do what they tell me.
Do what they tell you. But you know what else is cool? This comes with a built-in internet router, you know, the Wi-Fi. It tells you this little gauge, it tells you how long the internet, the lithium batteries can go for. So there's a lot of really cool things in this all-wheel drive Transit Coachmen Beyond. So I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this. And then next, we're gonna put you in a Mercedes.
All right, on the Beyond, rough prices on these?
Yeah, so these are 150 and up type prices. You know, with lithium, it's more expensive. And then the ProMaster ones are in the 130s, the 140s. So there's a little bit of a price difference. But what I love so much about Coachmen, like I say all the time, their quality does not diminish.
All right, you ready to go try this one?
I am ready. We hear just nothing but good things about this, so let's look inside and see what it looks like. First impression, I like this.
Jennifer, you like everything. You like every RV we've ever seen.
I like the white exterior. I like the coloring on the inside. I think it's great that they, nowadays they give you a paper towel holder so you don't have to figure out where you're going to put that.
Well, let's go camping and see if we really like it.
Yeah, the big question is, will Bo like this?
Ah. So as we drive this thing, I think our first impression, at least mine is there's plenty of legroom. As we talked a minute ago, much more comfortable, don't you think, up here?
Yeah, I do. I think it's got a few more inches.
It does. We still have the Bo problem, who thinks he has to ride up here and will stand for the entire trip. But we've got to figure a way to solve that one, which we're working on. It's also very easy to handle, very peppy engine. It's actually one of the most comfortable RVs I've ever driven, if not the most comfortable. We'll see, but it's very, very responsive steering, and the seats are comfortable. The ride is great. It's quiet. I'm on a fairly rough road. It's not a smooth asphalt road. The dualies do definitely provide more stability. So the one thing is mileage. It's not exactly as efficient as our F250, even when I'm towing a 36-foot long fifth wheel. The F250 consistently gets about 12 or 13 miles a gallon. This one right now is getting 10 miles a gallon, 10.2 miles a gallon. Earlier test had it about 14, so I think between 10 and 14 is a pretty safe estimate for us. We do not have it heavily loaded. It is loaded right now with water, with fresh water, and water weighs 8.2 pounds per gallon, I think. So that's a pretty good load of water. But we're probably going to be doing some boondocking, and we want to make sure we have enough water. So that's it for so far. There's a tire sensor fault. What does that mean? I had that on the Wonder we had. Well, let's see if I can find out what my tire pressure is. This is brand new, so there shouldn't be any issues with my tire. This is the same thing that I got on my previous Ford Transit. It was a leisure travel van Wonder, but it was on the same Ford Transit chassis. And I kept getting a tire sensor error. Not a tire pressure error, but a tire sensor error. And this one is not picking up the pressure on the outside driver's side dually. But it's fine. All the pressures are fine. I looked at it before I left. It was fine. And this, I think, is kind of a glitch that the Transit chassis has with the tire pressure sensors they put in. So the pressure's okay. I still have this warning light. That's not low pressure. That means that the sensor in that tire is not working. So I'll keep an eye on it, but I think this is more of a Ford Transit glitch than it is a real issue with this unit. Now here's something really nice about this Coachmen Beyond. We just stopped and had lunch, this little place back there. Listen, you can't really hear a thing out here, can you? But the air conditioner's running. There is no generator on this because it has all this lithium. Let's open it up and see how well it is. The temperature out here is about almost 80 degrees. And in the sun like this thing would be really hot for my dog Bo. But I'm not worried because I've had the air on. And as I walk in, you can see how quiet the air is. You can hardly hear it at all. Hello, Bo. How you doing? Are you happy? Yeah. That is such a plus, being able to be nice and cool. This air conditioner is so quiet. I don't know how Truma does it. And it's been running about an hour and a half. Temperature in here is 65 degrees, I set it for. And I could continue running that air conditioner here for, just like that I am now, for 6 hours. 6 more hours I could run that air. So that is just a really nice thing. No generator, but all this lithium battery really gives us a lot of power. So there you go. That's a big plus for this Beyond.
Turn left, then arrive at your destination.
We used to own an RV on a Ford chassis, and we liked it very much, but here we go. We've got another Ford chassis, and I'm sure it's going to be better with 5 years to improve.
Yeah, that was back in 2019. It was a leisure travel van's Wonder, and they were just starting to be used, the Transit, for RVs. We really liked it. It was great. But they've become so popular now, and so much has changed. So we're going to show you what we think of this 2024 Beyond.
And so let's start on the outside since we're out here.
All right. Notice that there's a camera in the front right underneath that Ford emblem. And why that's important is that unlike Mercedes and some other RVs, most Ford dealerships can do work on the Beyond. They can do the engine work on it and the chassis work. And that's a handy thing because it's a Ford dealer, you know, on just about every corner of every town, every main street. On the passenger side, there's not a lot to show. The mirrors do have that thing that Jennifer likes so much, that blind spot assist. If somebody's passing you on either side, you get a little signal in the mirror, and that's really handy. No storage on the back. Do you notice this? It's just wide open, clean. And one of the reasons for that is we understand that there's a strong market for people who want to, not necessarily stealth camp, but they don't want everybody to know that it is an RV. So there's not a lot of RV stuff here. It's a nice clean look, a running board that's permanent, doesn't slide in and out, not something that will rust, as often happens with those that come out. They have to be lubed every week, it seems like, you know. On the side, this is a vent, a Truma vent for, Truma provides the air conditioning, the water heater, and the furnace. Right next to that is a 110 volt receptacle. If you're going to cook out, maybe you have a table here and you want to plug in something like a fry pan, which we use to cook bacon when we're camping. It's better to get that smell outside. You know, it attracts the bears and all the wildlife. Gotta watch out for that. Along the back, oh, I'm going to show you this. This is a magnet. I'll show you why that's important right now. More warning safety features and sensors along this thing. But let's open the back doors. No ladder here. Clean back door. And they open pretty wide on their own, as you can see. But let's show you this. Remember that magnet I showed you? Well, let's do it on this side because that's the one I showed you. See over here? You've got a lock and an unlock. Let's push this all the way unlocked and watch how that door, look how that door goes. And then look. If you come over here, you can see that that magnet on the side of the RV aligns with the magnet on the side of the door. And that is really nice. I'll go do it on the other side and you'll see what we're talking about here. So imagine yourself camping someplace where, you know, the beach is there, the mountains are there, and this is your sofa, which is your bed in a minute as well, but you can completely get right up next to it and have an unrestricted view.
And
now, yeah?
you can pull that screen down.
I knew you were going to say that because I'm going to have to climb up to get that screen, so let me try it. Here's the screen. Isn't that nice?
That is so nice.
One of the things.
I remember when those screens weren't there.
Oh, screens never worked. This is nice. It has a strap so it doesn't dangle down all the time, and you can just put it away in it. But it's really a nice screen. This is the back of the bed and the sofa, and as you see, there's no real big storage room there, but there's a little flap we can open up. Just a privacy cover, and you can see this is the bed.
Some is better than none.
Notice here, these are 3 seat belts for that back sofa. That has really
been my dream. I've wanted extra seat belts.
This is from Coachmen, and in here you will find the screen covers for privacy. I'm not going to pull them out there because they're all nice in there. These are real big. These would go in the front window. See the white side? That's to kind of reflect the heat out. You'd put this pointing out, and then there are these side panels here that are stuck in here. I'm not gonna, they're all tightly packed in there, but these would go against the back windows to give you privacy at night. So that's where I guess you would keep these things, in the back here. I'm told you can get a set of golf clubs in there. I don't know. In the back, this is where this is the cable, the power cable, the 30 amp cable. This is a portable hose for a shower. It's got a little shower thing on it. Wash your dog's muddy footprints off. If you get a little mess when you're emptying the black water tank over there, this will help clean that off. I'll share. You'll see where that goes in a minute. But this is so nice, being able to open these doors like that. Now we just will bring them closed again, and it's all set up. This is a very nice thing, and you know what I like about this is if you have it like so, you know, just in here, and you lock it, and the wind comes up, it's not going to catch that and slam it. So that is really nice. So we're very impressed with this back end of the thing. Super springs. All of the Coachmen, we're told, have sumo springs, which give you a nicer ride, a smoother ride. And you can take these off yourself. These are the Coachmen decals that they plaster all over, hoping that you'll leave them up and people will get some free marketing value out of it.
And all-wheel drive.
Yep. Oh yeah, I didn't tell anybody that. It is all-wheel drive. So you want to do some winter camping, this is going to do pretty well in the snow for you. All right, come on down here. Now, on the driver's side, this is where all of your water controls are. This is the freshwater connection for a hookup, black tank flush, and you should do that, you know, every other time you use the black tank, and just kind of get all that junk out. And this is city water. If you're just going to hook up to a spigot at a campground, that's where you do that. If you just want to fill your fresh water, you do it that way. And this, by the way, is not plastic. It's metal. So that's very nice to see. This is that smart plug that Coachmen is using. You basically just stick that power cord right in there and it locks in. So that's from here coming on down. This is an extra hookup for solar panels. If you get a bunch of extra panels, you're a serious boondocker, you want to add your own display, your solar array out here, that's where you'd hook it up. This is that spray port where you put that portable sprayer in. And you'll note where it is located. It is located right next to this.
The sewer outlet.
And the sewer is a little awkward. It's way down low. This is nice though. You have this plastic thing that you can pull up. You could put a hose in there to clean out the tank and the gook later on. You'd take that apart, and there are two valves over there for the black and the gray, and just rinse that off, put on your stinky slinky, and you dump it that way. I should show you where you keep the stinky slinky, and it is right there. See that? One last thing, on the door, a combo lock, and that is really nice. So you don't have to fish around for your key fob. You can enter in your combination and open the door and get in that way. So there we are on the exterior of this. I really like this white look. I think it's very clean.
Oh, I really like white. I think it just is so clean and refreshed looking.
And we should show you one other really important thing on this that's different. On the 350 heavy duty chassis from Transit from Ford, you have the dualies. See? Aren't those nice? Those really help with the ride. Dualies really help when people are passing you, particularly those big semi-tractor trailers. You don't get pushed all around.
Just because you're little, you don't want to get pushed around.
That's right. Well, are you ready to take him inside and show him the inside?
Sure.
All right.
I can't wait to get in here and show you how cute this is. I'm going to open this door, pull and slide. It opens nice and big. And steps that are permanent like this, I got tired of steps that would rust out after one season with the salt and snow and whatever. And two handrails, which for me is great.
Very wide door too.
Yeah, very wide.
Yeah.
So I walk in and you'll notice how attractive this is. And
why don't we turn on all the lights first of all?
okay.
Trolls, you did it.
I did it. It's so simple, even I can do it. I'm going to close the screen. This is wonderful. No roll-up screen, slide screen. Perfect. Love it. I'll just start going this way. Lots of storage. 4 cabinets up there. Spice rack, whatever you want to put in here. 1 induction burner. Our sink. Nice big sink. I like the arch. And I like this here, so it's extra workspace. I like workspace. And this comes with the paper towel rack. You don't have that decision of where am I going to hang it. Doing it for us. Love it. And we have our window and a screen that we can, a blackout shade so that we can close the world out. You look down. Oh, I got my silverware kind of loose in there. I think I'll turn it that way. And also drawers.
This is the same we saw in the Nova.
Whoa.
This is all maple.
Yes.
Look at the craftsmanship. This isn't stapled together. Coachman
Amish.
uses Amish workers, or Amish factory to make all their woodwork.
And this is nice to have for this and that. Things like some ointment if maybe you get burned, or aspirins, Tylenol, whatever you want to put in there. I'm always afraid to pull too hard. Okay, we got our...
We were at one show and you pulled it hard and the door came right out.
Yeah, I get a little nervous. So your trash can is up high, and I would probably put my dish soap and laundry soap and cleaning things in there. Yeah, I just thought towels, but I don't think I'd put towels in there. So figure it out. Every RV is different, and then you have to figure out how to best use that space. So, nice space here. And we have all this storage up above. We have this table.
The lagoon table.
Yes, that you can bring it around to however you need it. You want to sit back here and work or eat, you can do it. And this one, what I like about this one is that I'm not going to run into it. It's kind of tucked back far enough that I'm not going to run into it. I tend to run into things. This one I'm not going to do. So the sofa is comfy. 3 seat belts back here. That has been my dream, to have more than 2 seat belts, but 3 seat belts. This is comfortable to sit upon, and you can make it flat, and then you've got the twin beds.
Well, let's show them how to do that.
I think right up here is this. Okay.
Yeah. Just a switch up here.
Here it comes.
And it takes all of about 4 or 5
Just a few
seconds. And there you go.
You've got your twin beds.
Now, you can put some cushions, these cushions here, you can put some slats in and you could make it a full king. But this is really nice because it's, you know, it's twin, but there's room to easily get out. You don't have to climb over somebody else to get out.
You can get your feet on the ground when you have to get up in the middle of the night.
And we should show too that this this sofa. Oh, I should show something really nice with it. Stay right there.
Okay.
Remember on the other Coachman we had, they had a rear camera that showed in the rear view mirror. Well, the rear view mirror, you can actually, if the sofa's down, you can actually see out behind you.
I would like that.
And that's like in real time instead of watching it on video, and that's nice. But
Very nice.
This is really nice. I think this won't bother you here. I'm going to bring it up a little.
I don't want to break it with my weight sitting there.
Yeah. So we can bring this up a little bit, and
You're going to take her back up?
which way do I? There we go. And you can then sit down like so, kick your feet up, and you can lounge if you want to. And while you, what are you laughing at? And wait, while I'm here, I can show everybody the TV and another control. If you're really lazy, I won't say like me, but like me, there's a duplicate screen here to control everything. A couple of AC outlets, charging center, USB A and USB C, and then a 12 volt. If you have a CPAP machine, you can get one of those 12 volt power supplies and plug it in there. 24-inch smart TV, and it is 12 volts, so that will work as you're driving down the road, as you have people back here that are seat belted in.
And I like the 2 reading lamps, so that when you are a sofa, or if you're in bed and you want to read, that you have those lights so that you can read.
All right. Now it's time to show
The ceiling?
the air conditioner.
Yeah. Here's the air conditioner. It fits pretty flush to the ceiling. It doesn't drop down a lot. This is something that I begged for a decade ago, this lock that goes back and forth. When you're driving down the road, it's not going to open the refrigerator door. We have experienced that, terrified many dogs with things opening and falling out. This is a good size refrigerator, adequate for everything that I would want to take. So refrigerator, lock it for going down the road. And this freezer, awesome. Lots of room.
That is
I
a
love
lot
that.
of room.
Very nice. Very, very pleased with that. And that lock. Oh, that lock. And your microwave. Because I'm tall, I like it up here. Perfect. All that I need.
Now, we should show them up front.
The bathroom.
The bathroom. This is what we're not quite sure of.
Storage in the doors.
These are magazine, right? Nobody has magazine, but you'd put maps in there. You could put shoes in there.
Door number 1 and door number 2.
This is called a wet shower.
Okay.
Porcelain toilet.
So whatever you need to put up here, shampoo, whatever, is up there. And this mirror is something that I advocated for. It's a regular mirror. Flip it over. You have a magnifying mirror. I don't know if I want to see myself magnified or not. But it does help for those of us who wear makeup and want to get a good look at ourselves before we go out into the world. Nice sink. On-off shower. And it's written big.
Nice shower head.
So, and the toilet paper is covered up so it doesn't get all wet when you shower. And then you pull that down so it doesn't get wet. And
Now,
you would just undo the shower curtain.
Let's
take
show
it
them.
round.
You can just sit there for a second.
All right, I'll just sit on the toilet.
Now, a couple of things. One, there's
Shut the
not a
door.
lot of room.
Not a lot of room.
But here's what we don't like. Look. I mean, okay, it's nice having the things, but, you know, if you like privacy, that's not very private. Now, there's not a lot of room either, is there? But there's an extension
well,
here.
they did do a little bit of a triangle.
There's this thing,
because,
yeah, it's right here. That
yeah.
with that open like that,
Yeah.
and then it kind of goes like here, and it.
Okay, maybe we don't know what we're doing here.
No, we do. You use this little bar here to extend it right there, and then it kind of will give you a little bit more room. But
How do we hook it?
there you go. But look, I still can see her. Hello. Now, I wouldn't care, but you
I would
might.
care. I would care, and your door is right there, and if you had people, and
Yeah.
you know, this would be easy to solve. I would just put something up so that you can't see through.
You can get that vinyl, like we did that one of our fifth wheels from
Right.
Lowe's or Home Depot, and you just put
I would
some
just
vinyl
do
on
it
there.
this side because the other side, if you were showering, you'd have the shower curtain. Maybe I could put. I don't want to run into the shower curtain. I guess I could figure that out. Maybe the shower curtain would go over here so that you. This is just a little too sheer for
Yeah.
me.
A little too
But,
sheer.
okay, so this does have the triangle here,
Yep.
and you can get a couple more
Yeah,
inches.
this little thing here extends, and it'll kind of making it go out a little bit. But
When we first had an RV, there was a hook. There was the triangle, and you did a little hook,
Yeah.
and that was part of your doors.
this will kind of latch on, so
Yeah.
it works. It works pretty good. But anyway, you know, it's a little cramped, but it's a nice bathroom.
That's why when I tell people, when you're going to buy an RV, don't just buy it without seeing it. Go into the bathroom and sit on the toilet.
Now
and say,
you're a tiny little thing, and look, I mean, there's your shoulder, and there's the. Now I'll go in and, I mean, I'll
and you'll fill up the space here.
fill up the space. Yeah. Yeah.
But a nice sink. I like the sink, and I like for all the things that you need to bring, that we all need to bring whenever we go someplace.
All right, so that's the shower on this thing, and the bathroom, which is right past the cab. Now, the next thing we should show you is the cab. These seats do swivel around. There's a little yellow handle under here you grab, and you just can pull it right around.
Okay, if you're naughty, I'll just have you face the corner.
Just have it, yeah, and I don't like that because you are facing that corner right there. But
Well, you
nevertheless,
don't have to take it that far.
you
around.
don't have to take it that far. You can take it partially, but you got to twiddle
Let's get
around
the
with
seat belt.
all this stuff here.
Well, you just got to learn it.
Yeah, there we go.
You'd figure it out.
Seats
You've got
you
a
can
place
use.
for a table up here.
That's right, and the table is stored right back
Right
against
behind
side
the
door, yeah.
driver's seat is a table against the wall that you could set up. A very nice table.
Yep.
And where you attach it is on the floor between. So, all good.
So the cab itself is, I think, pretty roomy. The one thing I really like about it is there is lots of foot room. You know, I can stretch out my legs pretty good. I can push the seat way back. And when you get out of this thing,
When you
you
try
will
to
appreciate,
get to the back.
yeah, well, you want to get your feet around.
All of you who have small feet,
Yeah,
you'll
but
be able
nice.
to navigate better.
Unlike some, there's no drop off here between the cab and the RV chassis that they bolted on the back. This is nice and flat. It's all
Very,
one
very
level.
nice not to have a drop off.
Yep.
I mean, you learn it, but
And it's because that drop
You
is
trip a
very
couple
easy to
times.
get in and out.
the storage up above the driver
I
and
didn't show
passenger
that.
seat.
Some people I heard refer to this as the pizza oven. Yeah, kind of is. It's actually fairly deep.
Yeah,
I should point out all that stuff. That's
the
this
insulation.
wonderful insulation that Coachmen does.
Yeah.
Not only does it keep things from making a lot of noise bounding around and it protects them a little bit, but it also gives you insulation from heat or cold.
Yeah.
So there's quite a bit of room in there
Yeah.
that you can put all sorts of stuff. You know, for example, that the storage,
covering.
the coverings, I would put those
Yeah,
up there.
I definitely.
I could probably put some of my gear up there.
Oh, I'm
So
sure
we
you
have-
would.
And then there's storage here in the cab. So they have done a really nice job, I think, with storage.
They have.
So, and then there's one more little piece of storage right here, and this is those organized Obi type nets that we like. So you could put something in there. I'm not sure what, but there'll be something. So there you go. That is the inside and the outside. Okay, so what we really like about this, for me, driving, I love the cab. I think the Transit cab is awesome. I love the dualies for that stable ride. I love the fact that they put in sumo springs for an easier ride.
All good things.
Yep, and then the interior.
Yeah, it's a very attractive interior.
The sofa bed surprised me. We have not liked those in the past. That's the best one I think I've seen. For a sofa
Yeah,
bed.
all they had to do was cut that little wedge out so that you
can
could
slide your
get
feet
your
out.
feet out
Yep.
to get out of there. And you've got those seat belts, which I have wanted for ever since we've been doing this.
Now, some things that we would change if it was up to us. Big thing for me is the bathroom. It's particularly those translucent
Well,
coverings.
I think that's an easy fix. We could just put something on the inside and we would take care of that. A concern that I have, but everything you can work with, is not having a vent
In the bathroom. For when you take a shower,
Yeah.
just the odors and
Yes.
all that stuff.
But I guess when you take a shower, you could open up those doors and just pull the curtain around,
Yep.
and that steam would get out of
But
there.
a vent would be.
I think a vent in the bathroom would be very nice.
Yep.
A nice addition.
And the only other thing that I still go back to the fact there's absolutely no outside storage on this. I would like to see something, a cabinet that I could put the 30 amp power cord in, and my hose and my filter. Those get wet. They get kind of dirty from being on the ground.
So
and
what you're saying is you want one of those little boxes that
no,
you
I don't
hook
want
on
to
the
carry
back?
an extra box. There is a trailer hitch, and you can take up to 3,500 pounds on this thing. But I don't want that. I think a little storage box would be good, so you don't have to bring in that dirty stuff. And
And is that dirty stuff right by your head?
Yeah, it's right underneath where you're sleeping. So, so those are our what we would like to see a little different, and what we liked. All in all.
It's a beautiful, beautiful RV.
Yeah, good job, Coachmen. No wonder this was the best-selling Class B that we had. At least that's what we were told last year. So, all right, hey, we're Mike and Jen, and come back again. We will have another Class B to check coming up soon.
Happy trails.